ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta la sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
and
off
now the right
for
fielder,
St. Louis,
Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Ripped on a line to center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And a big swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. This to center field. Turang on the move. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Byron Buxton stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And he steps off. Two outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounced up the middle. Swanson over to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Back here in Miami, and pitching in this game, Hunter Green. What do you have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if 1 isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And here is Alec Bohm. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That one down the line. Aranda steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Christian Yelich. Just off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Hard on the ground to first. Aranda takes it to the bag. Marlins set down in order. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. First pitch misses. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool.
1-1.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bowers ranging back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Bellinger around second on his way to third. In there safely.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Max Muncy goes after that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Muncy hits one in the air. Myers under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The tying run is in to score from third. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
And that one in the air center field. Myers snags it, and there's 2 down. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, James Wood. Wood, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball there. Wood, the runner at first with 2 gone. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Josh Naylor. Green back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Batting fifth,
And that's
the right
how they
fielder,
get their first
Jesus
base runner of the game.
Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now here's Jake
Batting
Bowers.
fifth, the left fielder, Jake Bowers.
And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Jake Myers. In the dirt, but kept close.
No balls. 1 strike.
And he pumps it a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carpenter pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right side. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1.
Carpenter.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, leads it, he's got it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved enough.
That one the other way. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Bryce Turang. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Swanson digs in.
None. The shortstop, Yancey Swanson.
First pitch, not close. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, third baseman.
Back to the
Alec.
top of the Miami order. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one clips the corner. Next offering is down low.
1 ball. 1
Swanson,
strike.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Rounded out his first time.
Yelich.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-0 to count.
Green throws to first, and he dives back in safely.
Hurry.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that's a 2-out double. So 2 on with 2 away. Adley Rutschman, the next up for the Marlins. Clips the corner. Strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. 1 runs in. It bangs off the wall. Around from second is the tying run. And it's a 2-run single. It's 2-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives and makes the catch. Back here in Miami, now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
High in the air, out to right. Sanchez under this one. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Here's Max Muncy. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Left field, way back there. And that quickly, 2 away. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Fly to center his first time. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw.
No, too late.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the Cardinal DH, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now
here's the
batting,
left fielder, Jake Bauers. He's 0 for 1.
Bauers.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Myers at the plate and takes high there. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Turang up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now it's even up. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jonathan Aranda. Aranda measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Sanchez brings it in, and there's one down. Ha-Seong Kim next up for the Cardinals. Flied to right his first time. He was late there, strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fly ball center field. Myers makes the grab. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Down the line, and a foul ball. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. screen. Back to work. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And that one popped to short. Kim makes the grab, one away. So the batting order turns over. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one.
Alec Bohm.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yelich up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Right through there for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Yelich goes. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fastball for a strike. Yelich at second with 2 down.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Going on.
You know, these Cards, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Little chopper rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And that ball is out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-2. 1 down. Muncy digs in. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
James Wood next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ball. 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. And they get the out. Back here in Miami, well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
High.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1-2.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And a ground ball to first. Aranda takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now the left fielder, Jake Bauers. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
What a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. And that's a great play for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Meyers.
So digging in, Jake Meyers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In safely with a double, his second of the day. This is Bryce Turang. Just off the inside edge.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
No, that's the ball.
And that's in there at the knees. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 4 to a board. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive. Tosses to first, out, and Swanson is set down. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim puts a bunt down. Naylor to second, and they'll just get the 1. Kerry Carpenter next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next pitch inside, down 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Too high, and now it's 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Runner on the go. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. Save.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses.
That's ripped. Base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Into the outfield. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. It's 9-3. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Oh, nice lunging grab. And now James Wood, 1 for 3. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random. Let's do it. Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave?
Now pitching.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Just missed. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Popped up. Muncy settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Adley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Pitch misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count
Now
right there. Nice
first
job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right.
That ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Jonathan Aranda. Wu back to work. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ball.
Now here is Ha-Seong Kim. Kim started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Aranda aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Sanchez hauls it in, and there's one away. Kerry Carpenter digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Now he breaks his bat. He's got it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now Jesus Sanchez.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 17, Alex Gall.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Edwin Uceta.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Way outside, and that is ball 1. And there's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Carpenter makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Jake Bauers.
Number 9, Jake Bauers.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's even up. The Cardinals up big in this one here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. Hard hit right side. Aranda steps on the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And here is Jake Meyers. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's in for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. Aranda makes the catch, inning over. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. On the ground, right side. Turang fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Gone! And they add to the lead. It's 10-3. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger looking to complete the cycle with a double. Ripped on the ground to second. Bellinger is gone. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Max Muncy next up for the Cardinals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Boom. On the run, throw to first.
He's in there. He's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Herrera stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Rolled over to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Bottom 9, and now for the Marlins, Bryce Turang.
Second baseman,
Huascar Brazoban gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And misses inside.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter, number 7.
So digging in, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. Alec Bohm will hit next. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one. Final score here today.